Welcome back to Cook's Rod Shop. Well, guys, we had the rear end all in there and it mocked up okay, except for the panhard bar. I didn't like how big of an angle it was at, so we changed the panhard bar up a little bit. Got that done, and so we ripped it back out, and we're going to start welding everything solid. So I'll kind of give you a couple tips that I found to do that, and so let's get right at it. Okay, one of the things that I would recommend is anytime you have spacing like that, I would go ahead, I'd cut some tubing and put some bolt through it, and that will hold it from pulling apart. Go ahead and let it cool off and then pull that out, and it should be right where you want it. That definitely would be one tip. Another tip you can see is that I take the paint off. You can burn through it, but I would rather not have that on there. And you can see I'm not a perfect welder, but it's going to hold. So definitely liking the way this is coming out. Okay, guys, we got the frame moved and we've been prepping metal to get some primer on the bare metal. Hoping to get the rear end and everything back under it this next coming week. And we're also going to hopefully be working towards getting the rest of the front end mocked up. Kind of jumping the gun getting it into primer, but I will give you a rundown of all the parts we got ready for primer, and it's starting to build up. So we're gonna have to start getting some stuff into primer. Okay, here we go. Been sanding all these little crevices, and we're gonna get that into primer, but just kind of give you guys a rundown. We got to get all this stuff into primer. So we're going to get that into primer, and then we'll move on and finish mocking up the rest of the front end. We also have to re-primer the rear end because we do have the new brackets and stuff on that. So we'll throw a little more primer on there and get this middle sealed up. Okay. Well, we got the frame into sealer. We're still waiting on the 4 bars to get sealed up. We're going to get that done yet. It's something like 6 degrees outside with minus 18 wind chill. So today is a perfect day to be out in the garage. But we did get the bumper sealed. And mainly, guys, I like to keep everything as sealed up as quick as I can, because then you ain't getting the contaminations from the oily metal onto other stuff. So we got it all sealed up. We will scuff and reseal everything again before we paint it, but it is sealed up. And then also it's nice coming out here and working on this stuff without being covered in oil and all that and rust. But garage is definitely busy, and I know not showing a whole lot this week, but next week, hopefully we'll have the front end in here, hoping to get the motor and tranny into this. And because we need to get this frame underneath the chassis so we can start fitting stuff up. So I surely would appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe.